lang na pulian. May akong bugtong to. Okay. Kamay ko sa rogi, kamusak ko. Ano sabihin? Ha? Ah, ito sa kay Lulayas Magdini.
Sila ni edad nila yun.
14.
They came because where they are, or these people live, there was no source of income. Eventually, those Sakadas stayed behind. Why did they stay behind? They stayed behind because the earning opportunity in Negros was better than back home. These are not native Negrenses. They came here. When they came here, why did they stay? Because life was better.
Marcelina Dolor. Her family has been working at Hacienda Chiquita as dumaan, regular workers who live in the farm.
Mayo man nakaiyak dumala sa amin. So, gin pahulam niya kami sa adulta nga ginahimo namon bala cooperative namon. May project kami nga iya ng cooperative, may tanaman kami nga tubo. Amo na bali ang luwas sa sweldo namon kun gaindra kami sa cooperative, amo na bilang extra namon lang income. Amo na sang nagabulig-bulig man sa amon kapin pagidang project namon sa humay. Kun gaindra kami sa co, may project kami sa humay, dason magkapaani kami, may bugas kami ya. Amo na nagabulig-bulig sa amon. Sang bataon pa ko. Akala ka namin sang handom kuya. Gusto ko yung ma-start ko sa subdivision. Yan na balang nang daganin sa mga ko may bahay kalinga da bala o. Bisan na mula na gusto ko da mag-start kay kanami sa mga plasada bala ka mga balay hindi pareho sa Shinda.
Moroy Junco and Marcelina Dolor work for one of the most socially responsible farms in Negros, Hacienda Chiquita in Ibi, Magalona. This farm is run by Mrs. Gina Martin. She manages her family's farms and rents other farms as well. After college in Manila, Gina went home to Negros and witnessed the hard life of farm workers. She joined feeding programs as a social worker.
I wasn't really effective because their main problem would be at that time wages. It wasn't enough, and there was no land. We were only just thinking of hog raising. The livelihood was not really sufficient for them. Then until I started to present myself to my father, my dad said, "Why don't you try to manage and help him out?" Which I did. Then I saw the difference that I could be more of help if I was in the management of the business. The relationship I had with the people was really of wanting to help. At the same time, shifting from being like a social worker to a helper or a teacher to becoming a manager, but still being challenged to become more efficient. Because the more I became a manager managing the corporation, then I realized that I could use less of them if I would want to make more money, and so the factor of the labor became such a challenge to me, which made me more involved in foundations that would provide alternative livelihood and business for them.
For years, Alberto and Nympha Dalgontas worked as dumaan in a hacienda in the town of La Castellana. In 2001, they became Agrarian Reform Beneficiaries, ARBs, and received land of their own.
Diyan lang imo duta.
Ario 35 oras niya lang dito sa punta mo pato deo. Pato uno 16 to mo katiak sa suba bla nagyan sa suba. Matupa lang sa Tariana. Ario uno 16. Uno 16 kagang 35 oras na mo na siya.
Kapila tanan.
Bali uno media. Kay nang labapas la.
Para o.
Sila ka mo di kay
Ang bugas namon ginadlawat pakada semana tunga sa gana ay tunga sa sako. Tapos hindi na gani kami kabakal kun ano bugas lang ginapalabi namon, di na kami kabakal sang amon sulod balay. Di kung kisana mapuli na lang kung nagani ang kung kisana isang isda wala na lang kung lagi na ang importante lang yan nga kung ginaano yung bugas nga ang kabataan ko hindi magutman.
The future of Moroy, Gina, Marcelina, Alberto, Nympha, and millions of others in my province lie on the productivity of one single crop, sugarcane. An archipelago of 7,107 islands. Before the first colonizers set foot on these Pacific islands, land was owned by the community, not by individuals. A person wasn't allowed to claim ownership of land, only the produce that he cultivated from it. Uncharted fertile land. A people unchristianized and uneducated. These attracted Ferdinand Magellan to claim for Spain the ownership of the islands, of what is known as the Philippines. To deal